The thing about narcissistic parents is that they be fucking up their kids with how they bring them up, how they raise them. They don't teach a child any boundaries. They don't teach a child how to fend for themselves and do other stuff like how to navigate in social situations. They don't teach any of that. And they don't have any boundaries with their children, so they don't model any boundaries. So the child is unable to know how to set boundaries for themselves with their peers, with other people. And then what happens is that the parents tend to like scold the child, mock them, blame them, like, how dare you not know that? Like, punishing the child for their lack of knowledge. Like, how are you going to be negligent in your parenting, and then when the child shows that they do not know certain things or have certain knowledge or have certain wisdom that was supposed to be taught in the home, you're going to get mad at the child like it doesn't reflect back to the parent on what they gave and didn't give. It's like these narcissistic parents be thinking that their kids are going to be okay despite the treatment that they give them. You can't just treat your child like shit their whole entire life, neglect them, abandon them, abuse them, disrespect them, not raise them properly, do nothing but provide for them, but you make a war zone in your fucking house because of all of the chaos and drama and nonsense that happens because you can't regulate your own fucking emotions. So you got to tiptoe and walk on eggshells around your emotions. You create chaos in your home, and then you wonder why your child struggles with their peers or struggles in life or struggles into early adulthood. It's because they weren't taught anything. And parenting is a two-person job, so it reflects on both of the parents on what they taught and didn't teach their kids. And especially if you had divorced parents and you had one parent that just wasn't really around, wasn't calling enough, wasn't checking in on their child, wasn't doing their due diligence from the other house, they're just expecting the other parents to just do everything for them. Or they're only talking to the parent about how the child is doing, but they're not going to the child directly, calling them, asking them how they are doing so that they can get the direct insight of what's happening with their child. Parents be neglecting their responsibilities, and then it manifests and shows itself into the adulthood of their children when their children don't know how to be an adult. And the thing about it, the parent will spend time criticizing their child, mocking their child, shaming their child for not knowing anything, instead of just giving the child grace for not understanding something or not knowing something, and then teaching the child to help them. It's like y'all parents, y'all didn't know stuff half the time either. And then when you got corrected, someone gave you grace and they helped you to understand and to learn. So why can't you extend the same grace to your child? Why do you want all of this grace, but you can't extend it to your own children? Why do you think that your parenting didn't affect your child's behavior or development, and you think that their behavior is fine and up to par when you were hurting them throughout their development? You were stunting their growth. It's like, how you gonna fuck up your child and then wonder why your child is fucked up? It reflects back to the parent, bro. How were you brought up? How were you raised? How did your parents treat you in the household? What did they model for you? Did they lead by example, or was it nothing but fucking chaos? You got parents being emotionally dependent on their child, living vicariously through their children, not allowing their children to have autonomy or independence, controlling their every move, always inserting themselves in every single decision that the child makes. So it's like, when can I have any space? When can I have any boundaries? When can I have anything of my own without you trying to insert yourself into whatever it is I'm doing? Why can't you let me just be my own person? It's because these parents don't know how to be their own person. They don't know who they are outside of parenthood. They enmesh themselves with their children. And that's how the boundaries get crossed and the lines be blurred. So my suggestion is to go into other family members or get yourself a mentor, somebody that was raised properly, raised correct, and can help guide you and help teach you, because we all need a mentor. We all need a parent. It doesn't matter how old we get. We all need somebody that we can lean on, that we can trust, that can help us and teach us and help us navigate. Yes, for the most part, you're going to have to be reparenting yourself and teaching yourself and learning things on your own. Of course you can, but there's only so much you can give yourself, and we were not meant to be in this world alone. We're meant to have community. It takes a village, and that village will be there to the day you die. So yeah, whatever it is your parents couldn't do, go find somebody else to help you, because I guarantee you will be able to find somebody, whether it's a mentor, whether it's somebody at church, somebody in the mosque, at the masjid, or a family member or a relative. You can have people that can help fill in the gaps that your parents weren't able to fill.